So I have got for a take two, I've got Jennifer from Ignescent. We tried this the other day, didn't we? It didn't quite work, did it?
Yeah, something weird with the audio. I don't know what's going on, but
It was bizarre. But you're here now, which is brilliant. So thank you for joining me and taking the time. And you've just come from the Petra 50th tour, which is awesome.
yeah. We just did a show in Paducah, Kentucky, and yeah, it was awesome to be able to play with them. And Rex from White Cross actually played with me and yeah, Not Ashamed band on stage, so it was really cool to play with him. Like his fingers are crazy fast. It was so cool. And then just to talk to John of Petra and hang out with them a bit, and yeah, it was really cool. And we met a lot of new people. So yeah, it was a fun show.
Excellent. We're not here to talk about Petra. We're here to talk about your new single. Tell me a little bit about the song. I got a sneak preview last week, which was amazing. I got chills. Tell me a bit about the song, the name, where did that song come from, all of that stuff. What's the story of this?
Yeah, well, actually, a family member of mine came up with a little bit of the chorus where it just says "Not today, Satan," like that part over and over. And I'm like, wow, this is really catchy, and it's kind of starting to speak to what I've been going through, certain struggles. And so I started writing more to it in melody and lyrics and all that. And then I thought, I'm gonna reach out to Josiah of Disciple. So I reached out to him and to see if we could maybe work on it together and co-write together. And he said yes. So I went out and actually went to Nashville and we co-wrote the song and decided to record it. And he produced it for us. And then Kevin Young, the Disciple, sings on the second verse, and he's featured in the music video too. So it just kind of all came together. But yeah, it's just about not giving up, not giving in, the struggles of life and all the crazy things that happen. And not to give into Satan, and there is hope, and God will get us through. Just keep pressing on and keep following God. So.
What a brilliant message and a great song. So you did a video as well, which I've watched. I've now seen the video, which is it's superb. Was that fun?
Yeah, that was awesome. Actually, we shot that with JT Ibanez, and he's worked with bands like Seven Dust, and it was just a really cool opportunity to be able to do that. Billy Gray of Fozzy is featured in it too, so that was cool just to get to know him too. But yeah, we had a blast. We went to JT's studio in St. Louis, and he's got all these cool things in his studio. He's got like amazing lighting, and then this mirror room that we shot in, that's in the video. So it was a lot of fun. We had a blast.
And lots of creative. Did it just spark more creative ideas for other projects?
Yes, it definitely did. Yes.
Excellent. So we look forward to more. So this single is part of an album, I believe. When's the album coming out?
The album releases on November 10th through Frontiers Records.
Awesome. Right. Well, we'll take a break. We're going to listen to the music and we'll come back and talk a bit more about your band, your story, your faith, all of that stuff. But let's get to the music.
Awesome.
So that was the new single from Ignescent. I've got Jennifer Benson with me here. Yeah, I love that song. I don't know, I got goosebumps. My hair stood on end a couple of times for the chorus. It was just brilliant. I really, really enjoyed it. So thank you for writing it and sharing it with us. That's really good. Ignescent, what's the story of your faith? What's the story of your band? And how have you come to the place where you are now? What's your story?
Yeah. Well, I actually became a Christian when I was 15. I started to go to youth groups, and my sister invited me to church. And after I became a Christian, like God placed it on my heart to start evangelizing and doing that through music. And so, because of that, I was inspired by bands like Skillet. And many others, Flyleaf, and I just decided to start a band. And And so I was trying to find the right name. I prayed about it, and I was looking through the dictionary actually, and this word ignescent just like popped out at me, and it means to ignite. And so I thought, how perfect is that, to ignite people's hearts on fire for Jesus with music? And so I decided, yeah, I'm gonna name it Ignescent. But yeah, so when I started it, like I just did auditions on Craigslist, which is kind of crazy to think about, but and band mix and all that. And I started off booking, managing, doing the social media, just everything all myself, because at that point I started it, I didn't know what I was doing, and I just thought, well, I'm gonna just try this. And it just grew from there over time. And I remember one day though, I was really discouraged because I felt like not much was happening with it, and I was just kind of down about it, and a little upset. And I drove to the Aldi grocery store parking lot, and it was the craziest thing. Someone rolled down their window, or they motioned for me to roll down my window, and they rolled down their window. They handed me a Bible verse, and they said that God wanted them to tell me that um, God told them that he was going to bless something in my life that I've been pursuing for a while.
Wow.
And a few days later, I got a call to open for Flyleaf, and then open for Striper. And then just from there, God just continued his blessings on the band. So it's just really cool to see what he's done in my life and with the band. So.
Oh, that's fabulous. So you've got family. So how do you manage family and band and being away and coming home? How do you manage all of that stuff?
Well, I have a lot of help. Definitely my husband helps me a lot. So yeah, and keeps me sane, because it's just, life is crazy busy. So I just, try to when I'm home, try to take some time for family, to hang out with family. And then when I'm on the road, just focus on that, and just, I don't know, just balance it as best as possible. But, it's crazy. I don't know, but I love it. So it's worth it.
No, I know the feeling. I drove trucks for 15 years, and it can be a hard balance. I still miss the driving. I don't miss the lifestyle, but it was tough. But you have to prioritize. What do you want to do? How do you want to get to where you want to be? So that's really good.
Definitely.
Well, I'm so glad that it's coming as the music's going well for you as it is. It's great. I mean, some of the bands you've mentioned, Petra, for me as a little lad, I'm 46 now. That was kind of one of the first bands that wasn't church worship, which drove me insane. And then Petra kind of came on my radar, and I thought, there's hope. There's a band out there that isn't just doing a church worship song; they're doing other stuff, and that opened my eyes to more things. And now the bands today, it's really exciting. There's so many. So yeah, thank you for being part of that as well, and all you're doing.
Yeah, you're welcome. Definitely.
Cool. How do people find out about you? I found out about you because I follow you on Instagram. But how do people get hold of you, your music? What's the best way for all of that stuff?
Yeah, you can follow us on Ignescent Music, Instagram, Facebook, it's under Ignescent or Ignescent Music, TikTok, it's under Ignescent too. But on the Instagram page, there's like a little link in the bio. So they can click on that, and it'll take them to the online merch store. It'll take them to our Spotify. It'll take them to a link to our new music video, Not Today. It just has everything on there. So that's probably the best way, is the link tree that's on our Instagram page. But they can also go to Spotify and listen to Not Today by Ignescent on Spotify, and our other songs like Resist, that was produced with Jeremy Valentine of the band New Year's Day. And all the other music is on there too. So and then also you can go to Bands in Town under Ignescent and check out our tour dates, and to ignescentmusic.com. Everything is on there as well.
Excellent. So there's no excuse for people not to find you and follow you and come and listen to your show.
No excuse at all.
No, and we're pushing it as well, so we're doing our bit for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, thanks so much, Jennifer. It's been a privilege to chat with you. Thank you so much for trying again after the audio problems the other day. Very grateful. We are, I love the music, so I'm looking forward to getting it out and playing it and hearing it again. So thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Cheers.
Appreciate it.